Yo guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we have some more spreadsheets for you guys today. Basically just breaking down some more coin farms as well as LUNO Momento. With the help of chat, we did actually figure out a better way to farm coins and LUNO Momento at the same time. You can get around 250 LUNO Momento per hour as well as almost 1,000,000 coins per hour running these same missions. So it's pretty good that you can get both of them at the same time. And the mission we are actually talking about is the bounty commissions. If you go over to your commissions, you can see there's the first tab. I'm sure you guys know about this one already. It is the weekly one that you run for the weekly demon wedges, the legendary ones. You can run this at like a bunch of different levels, but what actually happens is you can keep running it even after you have done your weeklies. And if you go over to rewards, you can see you've got all of the bounties there. This you'll only get for like the 3 first attempts of the week. So make sure that when you do your first 3 runs for the week, you do it on the highest level you are capable of clearing. But then after that, if we come have a look at details, you can actually see what else you get. So you get 112 coins, you get 40 LUNO Momento, and you also get the carbine stuff you need to upgrade your demon wages. And if we have a look at the level 70 version, you see you almost get 100k as well. It's very, very close, and the LUNO Momento as well. And then the globules too. But I do have a trusty spreadsheet for you guys. As you can see, we have been doing some testing. We've done the level 71, the level 81, and then we also did it with group versus solo. And you can see we have this one highlighted over here, because the most efficient way to do it is running the level 71 in a group as well. It will take you around 8 minutes. Could be quicker if the group is more onto it, but it also could be a little bit longer, but it should always be faster than running it solo. Although when we do run it solo, we're not that far behind. We're only like 2.5 minutes behind. But obviously over the course of an hour, that 2.5 minutes does add up. And then what you get in this, I've worked it out per hour, this LUNO and the coins. You can see the LUNO over there, you end up with 245 LUNO and 737k coins per hour versus the actual best LUNO farm. If you're only going for LUNO, which is these things right here, which you do use for quite a lot of stuff, especially for forging. If we come have a look back at there, the best LUNO per hour is going to be running defense 3 and doing 3 waves, because the rewards actually reset after 3 waves, the same as excavation. Once you hit like I think 5 waves or something, the rewards reset. So you want to run 3 waves and then you want to just reset really quick. That would be the best way if you're just purely trying to farm LUNO, because you can see you almost end up with 600 over there. So it is double the LUNO you will get from the bounty commission. But if you have a look at the coins, you get a fraction of the coins, not even 50k coins, and 50k coins does not get you anything in this game. And also the carmine globals you get for upgrading your demon wedges, you get 2k per run over there. It didn't work out per hour, but since you can do 7 runs in an hour, I'm guessing 2 times 7s will be like 14k carmine globules that you get for free. Whereas with the defense mission, you don't get any carmine globules. So that's why I would say the bounty commission is a really good mission to go ahead and farm. If you can actually matchmake into it and get some people. We weren't really getting many people early in the morning when we were streaming, but later in the afternoon and in the evening, when I went and hit matchmaking, there was quite a lot of people actually running it. And the level 70 version is pretty easy. Obviously, if you can't complete that, then you want to drop down to level 50 version, which is still going to give you a decent amount of rewards, mainly because it's giving you all these things at once. You're getting the coins, you're getting the LUNO, and you're also getting the carmine globules. But if you solely just want LUNO and you need it really quick, if you have coins, then I would say go for the defense 3. So it depends on what you need and how fast you need it. But if you're just farming stuff, like overall, you're trying to stack up your coins and your LUNO, I'll definitely recommend coming to run the bounty commission. And if we come over to our coins tab, also another thing I want to update you guys with the fishing, since we have finally capped out our fishing now. We did quite a bit of fishing. This is the best way to get coins quickly, but it does have a cap, which I wasn't aware of when I made the previous video. So sorry about that. Thank you guys for the comments mentioning it. And I figured it after just fishing quite a bit myself. But fishing is still a really good method to get a lot of coins really quickly. It does, however, have like a monthly cap, it seems. It's probably going to go along with the theater. The theater is lasting around 28 days. Because it did say we've got 18 days or so left on the shop before I can buy coins again. However, you can just restack up all your fish coins, and then as soon as it resets, you can buy the coins over. You will end up with like 1,000,000 or more coins, so it's a nice little boost just really quickly, and it's easy to go ahead and fish. And then the other thing is obviously to go ahead and run excavation, but we've done some extra testing now. We've added with the per hour, with the new information we got from, running the bounty commissions. You have a look at the coins you have for excavation running solo. Obviously, it's going to be a lot slower. You get around 700k per hour. And then if you're running it in group, the excavation obviously nets you around 1,000,000 per hour. And this is purely just coins. I don't think you get much of any other material. You get like a bunch of the random low tier materials and maybe a little bit of carmine globules and some secret letters, but you don't really get anything like LUNO Momento, for example. So for the comparison there, per hour, you get 730k running the bounty commissions in group. So that's only like 260k difference versus, farming the excavations, but you do end up with the LUNO. as well as the Carmine globules. So I personally think running the bounty mission in group is going to be the most benefit for you, since you do need a lot of LUNO coins, you need a lot of coins, and you also do need a lot of Carmine globules to go ahead and level stuff up. Plus, you also do get secret letters. Keep in mind, this 7 secret letters was from one run. It seems to be anywhere between 5 and 8 secret letters, so it's at random. And obviously, if this is per run, you're doing 7 runs, you can go ahead and times that by 7 again to figure out how much you would get on average per hour. That just really doubles down on the bounty commissions being a really good thing to go ahead and farm. And I do have one final thing to share with you guys about the ultimate best coin farm. But the catch is you need to be trial rank 60. Now, I haven't personally got there myself. I'm going to try and get there this weekend. I'm grinding out pretty hard. We're almost trial rank 58 right now, so I'm gonna go pretty ham and see if we can get to 60. But we do have some people in the community that have hit trial rank 60, and they're running the Mystic Maze, and you can get anywhere between 500k to 1 million per run, and the run take you 10 to 15 minutes depending on what character you use, as well as what modifiers you use. Because once you get to the level 80 Mystic Maze, apparently there's like different kinds of modifiers. Some of them can make it pretty challenging, but they do increase the amount of traces you get, and also you get more traces, you can get a lot more gold. So if you run it at the max difficulty, which is like a 300% modifier, you'll get up to 1 million coins per 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you clear it. And then if you run it at a lower modifier, we have someone in the community running it at like 180% modifier, something like that. And he says he gets around 600 and something odd K per run, a run being like 10 or so minutes on his lens. So that is still a really good amount of coins. So if you guys are trial rank 60, go run the Mystic Maze. It's going to get you a truck ton of coins. And what I have heard people running is actually just maxing out Lady Niffle. An I6 Lady Niffle is able to clear the 300% quite easily, is what most people are using. Because the toughest thing about the Mystic Maze in the 300% modifier version is the bosses, is what people have been telling me. So Lady Niffle, if you fully juice her out, she should just be able to wipe out the bosses with ease. So I'm really hoping they don't nerf this Mystic Maze coin farm before we get to trial rank 60, because once we get to trial rank 60, I'm going to sit there and just farm millions and millions of coins, so I don't have to ever worry about it again. But yeah, that's pretty much all the info I got for you guys in this video. So the main thing to take away from it is the bounty commissions. You can actually run them after your 3 weekly runs, and you end up with a massive chunk of coins, LUNO, and Carmine globules. So I highly recommend to go ahead and farm these if you are stuck on coins. And if you are trying to level up everything, you will definitely be stuck on coins and LUNO. That's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys liked it and it helped you out. If it did, please drop a like and a sub on the channel. It helps me out a ton. And I'll catch you beautiful people in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be? Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be? Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the